There has been a dramatic development in our young investors stock market competition. The Jamaica Stock Exchange, which compiles the data for the report, has acknowledged that Javon Leon made strong late gains in the week ended March 28, gains which were not captured in their tabulation. Now, according to new data for the first quarter, Javon actually won that quarter with a portfolio worth $323,260.91. Longtime first quarter leader Lavoie Cruikshank was second with $300,473. Giovanni Waugh was third with $189,634.97. And Romaine Crawford placed fourth in the first quarter with a portfolio valued at $95,335. Now, for the first week of the second quarter, Javon Leon continued his strong late first quarter gains and leads the second quarter. In our week ended April 4, Javon's portfolio increased by $85,000 to push his portfolio to almost $362,000. The stock exchange says Javon made strong gains in Grace Kennedy and Access Financial Services shares. Javon retains a cash balance of over $230,000 and a stock portfolio worth $131,240. That portfolio contains 18,000 Caribbean Cement shares, 8,000 Siboney, and 5,000 Sagicor Investments shares. Lavoie Cruikshank made a gain of almost $47,600 during the first week of the second quarter to push his portfolio value to $335,121 to retain second place in the new quarter. Lavoie's bonanza came from trades in Grace Kennedy, Lime, Sagicor Investments, and Honeybun. Lavoie is trading aggressively in his second quarter, and in fact, this week he has opted to invest 99% of his portfolio's value in five stocks: Caribbean Cement, Siboney, D&G, Grace Kennedy, and Honeybun. Giovanni Waugh remains in third place and closer to the $200,000 mark after an increase of $11,000 in his portfolio to take it to over $196,000. He made gains from Panjam and Lime. Giovanni retains a second quarter portfolio containing $58,000 in cash and five stocks worth over $138,000. He has invested in Caribbean Cement, Lime, Sagicor Investments, Lasco Manufacturing, and RJR shares. There was good news and bad news for Romaine Crawford. The good news is that Romaine's portfolio increased by $11,000, taking him back into the black. For most of the first quarter, Romaine was in the red. The bad news is that he remains in last position at the start of the second quarter. He retains a cash balance of over $99,000 and 8,450 Caribbean Cement shares. Now, what have we learned from the first quarter? Firstly, the race is not necessarily for the swift. Secondly, our young investors' stock market competition is very competitive. And thirdly, to err is human. I'm Owen James.